Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Demon Deacons will put toe to leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So NC State's offense will go on the attack first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred.
It's a running room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Wake Forest offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited.
Turning on the Jets. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Mays. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's loose. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Catch in the middle, it's Rogers. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. There he goes. Touchdown, NC State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Vick. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Hernandez. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Off play action on first down. With the catch, it's Hernandez. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to throw on first down. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He wants to throw it again. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Oh, he's got a chance. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. It's a seam wide open. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And it's right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Claiborne. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Bailey. Under fire. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Grimes. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point.
NC State 17, Wake Forest 7.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
On fourth down, going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the Demon Deacons get enough to move the chains.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Fires to the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Vick. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He lobs one high down the left side. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
The play action fake. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He will need some oomph in this one. A 51-yard attempt, and from the right side. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Coming out with it, it's Barnes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble.
And you got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. That's caught. It's Hernandez. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Great place to start for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold on.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got it in the middle, it's Claiborne. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Claiborne. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. The Demon Deacons are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Catch in the middle, it's Vick. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Claiborne. They'll mark him down at the 2, the excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2, now it's 2nd and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. miles ahead. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate that they ain't having. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Backed up in their own end. Don't hold the ball too long. Got a man. It's Anderson. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give out of the gun.